Kirov reporting.
Hello comrades. Well, first question, what happened to the Flicker Strike build? So, it's bad. First of all, GGG nerfed it before the game was released. From 3 attacks to 2, huge nerf. Stupid delay before you do your first attack, no AoE, and of course, bad sustain. All these factors makes Flicker Strike a really scuffed skill. In Path of Exile 1, Flicker is a meme, but very effective in terms of damage, with very unique gameplay. Here, it's just a meme. The main problem is, in 90% of the time, it's just not worth to even press Flicker Strike. We tried 3 different characters. Yes, 3, and it's just not worth it, sadly. So yeah, maybe we'll try Flicker again soon. But today, it's a new character. Deadeye, crossbow, explosive shot. Finally, not a melee character, so we can move and hit. We start this build pretty much blindly, so hopefully it's not another bait. First of all, leveling. We won't be using the crossbow from the beginning. Bow is our choice, because it's better for leveling. Yes, it's a 0 to hero, without exalts. But, with gold, gems, and runes, at least for now. Because leveling in this game is too boring, and difficult. Damn, that was not scripted. So yeah, we start with Lightning Arrow. With Martial Tempo, Lightning Infusion, and Primal Armament. Until Act 2, now we need more single target damage. So we're going to use this overpower combo, Lightning Rod, Scattershot, and more damage supports. And, Orb of Storm. With Chain, Second Wind, and Unleash, that combo should carry us through the campaign. But be careful, we're gonna need a lot of attributes for that, and your PC will make a lot of weird noises. So, we found some exalts. It's level 28. We can buy a new weapon. It's important to use the dual string bow base, because it has additional arrow, which is pretty big for us. Different games, same bugs. Let's check our new clear speed. Good. It's time to get our first ascendancy. That was easy. And yes, we'll take Tailwind, because it's actually better right now. But later, we should respec into additional projectile. Also, it's really important to stack some evasion right now. New weapon, at level 42. And, second ascendancy. Now, we need additional projectile. From now on, we will only use Lightning Rod and Orb of Storm. Lightning Arrow is dealing Z DPS at this point. So, we finally killed the last boss, our 4th level 70 plus character, Pain. Here's our leveling tree. Rush to Herald Cluster, and then slowly moving towards crossbow stuff. And, ascendancy. Well, we've made some currency, 27 exalts. It's time to buy some upgrades. And first, crossbow. We need plus level of all projectile skills, fire, physical, or attack speed. And most importantly, loads an additional bolt implicit. 3 dragons, maybe it's a bad idea, but ignite is pretty much useless for us, so having extra 20% damage is always nice. Gloves, with attack speed, attributes, and life. Rings, with even more attributes, life, and elemental resistances. Just some random boots, with 25 movement speed, life, and resistances. Just another casual amulet. And, body armor, with big evasion. Good. So, we use explosive shot, with scattershot, martial tempo, and primal armament. Emergency reload, for extra attack speed against bosses. And, flame wall, for this extra juicy damage. Not bad to be fair. And of course, we need new belt. As usual, with life, and resist. Also, new helmet, because we need more resistances. Damn, almost perfect midnight braid, first big money. We finally got 40% reload speed, huge DPS boost. So, it's time to craft a new weapon. Well, not craft, more like slam and pray. Definitely not what we need. This is better, but it turns out that increased elemental damage with attacks is no longer a global mode, and only works with local elemental flat damage, so, bad again. And attempt number 3. Still nothing, but at least a little bit better than our current weapon. Also, we need 4 sockets. Instead of spending 18 exalts, we can just vol our gem, since we don't care about the quality on explosive shot. Alright, finally. Now we can use fire infusion as well. From 3k to 4.5k DPS. Big. And this soul core. Perfect. So, we need to finish third ascendancy. It's also very important to have 75% honor resist, from the relics, by the way. Tailwind, more movement speed, attack speed, and evasion. Perfect. Also, the oil grenade is actually quite useful for us, because it has slow and fire penetrate debuff. And, we need new auras, Herald of Ash, for better clear speed, and bonus damage from this mode. Plus, Wind Dancer, because we need more evasion. As for the game itself, it still feels a bit unfinished. A lot of the mechanics just don't make sense, like no leech for elemental attacks. Tree looks really boring. The campaign is too hard and too long. And most importantly, Path of Exile 2 doesn't have enough tools to fix your build problems. But this is early access, so we're not gonna complain too much. New technique, heavy stun auto reload, with this node, and this support gem. Every time we stun our enemy, our weapon reloads. Pretty big DPS boost against normal monsters, but kinda useless against rares, most of the time. Alright, maybe 3 dragons isn't so bad, especially since we can also use Herald of Thunder as well. New jewels, we need more speed reload, attack speed, elemental damage, and damage with crossbow. Well, we can sell this one. And, we need even more jewels. It's time to gamba some amulets. This one is pretty decent. Maybe it was way too cheap. The speed is actually big now. Finally, we found our first greater essence. Alright, chaos damage is the problem. So, chaos resist is mandatory. Noted. 62 exalts, we are ready for the next upgrade. We'll keep the helmet, gloves and crossbow. This time, we need at least 60% chaos resist, for sure. New body armor, with chaos resist, life, and big evasion. New ring, instead of buying a new one, we can craft it. Well, the left one is perfect because we need more attributes in this build. AA and it's gone. Unlucky. This one is actually decent. Chaos resist, attributes, life, and flat fire damage, big. We need new amulet as well. Alright, forget about this one. And this one. So, after couple attempts, we slammed this thing. This one is huge. Also, new belt, of course, we need life, and more resistances. First rule of this game, never stop gambling, until you hit big. Double resist after Chaos Orb, huge. And new boots, no Gamba this time. By the way, maybe it's a bug, but we can use different emergency reload, this is actually a game changer for us. New anointment. Catalysts. And of course, jewels, we have a lot of jewel sockets in this build. Resistance, capped, so we are ready to finish Atlas quest. Alright, great, here's our Atlas tree. Well, not bad so far, gameplay is pretty smooth, but we still need to improve a lot. The scaling part might be harder than we expected. And, here's our final tree for today. Yes, projectile damage also scales with explosions. And by the way, if you like this video, leave a like, or comment, or both. See ya in the next videos, comrades.
Yes, comrade.